Jai Hind children. Our today's topic is the grammar topic prepositions. What are prepositions? Prepositions you might have read right from your junior classes. Prepositions means preposition is a word, no, that is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation with some other words. So, prepositions by name only you can understand. Pre means prior. Prepositions, which tells the positions priorly. Now, beforehand, you will be able to understand the position of anything. That is prepositions. And there are different types of prepositions. Prepositions of place, prepositions of time, prepositions of direction. So let's understand these all prepositions in today's class. Children, you have to concentrate, you have to listen very carefully so that you may not be confused in the topic. Let's start our class. I welcome again. Yes, children, welcome in today's class, and the topic is prepositions. See, prepositions are words that are positioned before a noun or pronoun in a sentence and show its relationship with some other words in the sentence. See, whenever we are writing any preposition, so that is written just before a noun or any pronoun. Okay, in any sentence, preposition will be written just before the noun and pronoun, and that preposition will be showing the relationship with some other word, the word which is written in the sentence. Let's understand with the help of examples. There are some common use of prepositions. See the example. Suppose your preposition is at or in. So at is used with the names of small towns and villages, while in is used with the names of big cities and countries. This is the difference which you should know so that you may not do the mistake. This is not mistake. This is blunder if you don't know the difference between at or in. Suppose he was born at Kabir Nagar in India. See, Kabir Nagar. Kabir Nagar is a name, that is noun, and just before noun at means preposition is written there. Kabirpur. Kabirpur is your small town. No, it's small. It can be any small village or a small town. That's why the preposition which is used just before the small town or village is your at. India. India is again another noun. No, it is proper noun, and India, that is the country, big country. That's why just before India, in preposition will be used. So with the names of small towns or villages, you will write at. With the names of big cities or big countries, you will write in. See the second example. We settled at Delhi in India. Now, this Delhi is smaller than India. They both are written together. Okay. When Delhi and India both are written together, so India is a country and Delhi is a city. Of course, Delhi is a big city, but when it is written with India, so India is larger than Delhi, and that's why we will write for a smaller place at. And for bigger place, we will write in. Is it clear? As Delhi and India is written together, and that's why now we have to take out which one is smaller, which one is bigger. So, of course, India is your country and Delhi is your city. So, country will be bigger, it's obvious, and that's why with the bigger cities or countries you will write in, and that's why just before India in is written there, and just before Delhi at is written there. Clear? Now see the next one. At is used for a point of time. In is used for a period of time. Point of time means exact time. I shall see you at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is the exact time. So whenever there is exact time means point of time is given there, write down at. Period of time. Period of time means when you are not knowing the exact time. I shall return in 4 days. 4 days means you don't know which 4 days. Okay, because the days can be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, any day can be there. So days is not clear which day, and that's why it is a period of time. And whenever period of time is written there, you will write in. But for exact time or point of time, you will write at. We say in the morning, evening, or afternoon. It means that for morning we write in, for evening also we write in, for afternoon also we write in. But for noon, daybreak, or dawn we write at. We cannot write in dawn, we write at dawn. We cannot write in noon. That will be incorrect. We have to write at noon, at daybreak. Clear? So for morning, write down in, evening also and afternoon also. But for noon, not afternoon, noon, daybreak or dawn, write down at. Now both at and in are used for speaking of things at rest. The things which are at rest means the things which are not moving. I am sitting at my desk. She is sleeping in her room. So when someone is sitting, no, so it means there is no movement, and that's why at will be written there. She is sleeping in her room. Someone is sleeping. Again, the person is at rest, and that's why in will be used there. So both at and in are used for the things which are at rest. See, after and in. When after and in denote time, the former refers to the past and latter refers to the future. Former means after. After refers to the past thing. And latter means in. In refers to the future. Means when we have to write for the future things, we will be using in preposition. And when we have to write for the past things, we will be write after. We will be writing after. She came back after a year. After a year, she is returning. So we are talking about the past thing. No? After a year. A year means the year which has passed. After that year, she is returning. And that's why this past, for past, we have used after. I shall return in a month. The month which is about to come. No? So we are talking about the future, and that's why we will be writing in. See, on. Another preposition is on. On is used to denote a particular area or place where something is situated. The Taj Mahal is located on the bank of the river Yamuna. No. On is also used to denote dates, birthdays, and anniversaries. My birthday is on 11th October. My friends wished me on my birthday. So, on is used for dates, day, and birthdays. On is also used for a particular area or place. See, for is used to express a period of time. Period of time means the time which is not exact, the time which is not clear to you. Suppose I say the pianist has been playing piano for half an hour. For half an hour, which half an hour? You don't know. That is 2:30 a.m. or 2:30 p.m. or 5:20 a.m. or p.m. You don't know which half an hour. And that's why whenever the time is not clear, we say that period of time. And whenever the time is clear, what name we give to that? We say point of time. Here our time is not exact. Half an hour. Half an hour means we don't know which half an hour. The half an hour is at the day or at the noon. Means whenever it is not exact time, we will write for. Since is used to express a point of time. Children, it is a point of time. Okay, one P is written here by mistake. Okay, here I have tried to write since is used to express a point of time. This P is extra. Now see, point of time means the exact time. The award show has been going on since 7 p.m. Since 7 p.m. I know the exact time. No, and that's why whenever the exact time is given there, we use since. Clear? Exact time means point of time. Period of time means the time which is not exact. Because 7 p.m. is the exact time, and that's why you will write since. But half an hour is not exact time. That's why you will write for. So this is the difference between for and since. Now from is used to express the starting time of an action. The action, suppose I say the dinner will be served from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It is served. So it will be served from 7 p.m. means from 7 p.m. the action will be started. Which action? The serving of the dinner will be started. The service of the dinner will be started from 7 p.m. So from is used to express the starting time of an action. By is used to denote the latest time at which an action will be finished. It means that suppose I say the construction will be completed by January. January means by is your preposition and it is showing the latest time. No, the time by which your action will be finished. So the construction will be the construction is supposed to be finished by the month of January. Till or until is used to denote particular point of time and their finishing also. Suppose I say Rohit will have to stay here until I return. Rahul is expected to work till the end of this year. So these both examples tells us through this example we come to know that it is telling us the particular point of time and their finishing. Particular point of time means Rohit will have to stay here. Rohit will be staying here up to when? Until I return. This person Rohit will be staying until I return. So this is the particular point of time and their finishing means Rohit will not stay as soon as I will reach there. Rohit will leave the place. But Rohit will be staying till my return or until my return. In the same way, the second example also is written in the same way. See, there are some prepositions of position also. Position which tells you the position. Suppose I say below, beneath, under, above, many are there. So let's start from below. Below is used to indicate position that is lower than something. The sun went below the horizon. Here, whenever we are writing about two things and those two things are just one after another, it is giving us the position that is lower than something, the thing which is lower but lower than something. Okay, the sun went below the horizon. It means there are two things whenever we are using below. Whenever we are using beneath, beneath is also used to indicate a position that is lower than something. Beneath is also used for two things, but whenever we are using beneath, the word beneath is used for those things which we are not able to see. The money was kept beneath the bed. So we are not able to see the money. And that's why we cannot write below the bed. Clear? Have you understood the difference between below and beneath? Below means, of course, there are two things and something which is lower than other thing we will write below. In the same way in beneath also something which is lower than something, but beneath is used for those things which you cannot see, which is covered. So money is covered with the bed and that's why you cannot write here below. See the next one, that is under or underneath. Under means it denotes a position that is below something. In the same way, the passengers took rest under the tree. Underneath is also used to denote a position that is below something. She left her purse underneath the table. What is the difference? The difference is that under, when we are writing, see, the person is sitting and is taking the rest under the tree. Okay, but here the purse is lying underneath the table. Underneath the table means you have to struggle to take out the purse, but the person who is taking rest, whenever he will be wishing, he will just get up and will leave the place. So under is also denoting a position that is below something. In the same way, underneath is also denoting a position that is below something. But the difference is that in both the use, okay, sometimes, not always, but sometimes we use under for those things, the things which are alive, and underneath we use for the non-living things. Above or over, both just show the position. So above is used to denote a position that is higher than something, just opposite of below. Over, over is also used to denote a position that covers the surface of something. So what is the difference between above and over? See, whenever you are writing above, something which is higher than something, the airplane was flying above the clouds. So there are two things, and just above the cloud, what is flying? Airplane or aeroplane was flying above the cloud. Clear? Here over, over is also showing the same thing. It also means the same, but it is telling us the position that covers the surface of something. Have you understood? Here, whenever the plane is flying above the cloud, it is not covering any surface. But here, when the kite is hanging over the tree, it is covering the surface of the tree. So whenever you have to use over there only wherever something is covering the surface. And above, you can use whenever two things are there and the thing, the position of one thing is higher than the other thing. Then you can use above. Preposition of travel and movement. On is used to denote traveling by vehicles. James is riding on the scooter. By is used to denote the means of transportation. My parents traveled to Kedarnath by a car. So here car is your transportation. Okay. Cars is the means of transportation, and that's why whenever there is any means of transportation, means sadhan, vahan ka sadhan. So whenever there is any means of transportation, we will be writing by. Clear? Here also, see, here also this is the means of transportation, scooter, but it is denoting traveling by vehicles. James is riding, James is not just traveling. Okay, is riding on the scooter. See the next one. Across and into is also the preposition of travel and movement. Across is used to denote movement from one side of a space area. The runners ran across the road. It is showing you one side of a space. Into, into is used to denote movement inside an enclosed space. It means that whenever into is used, it always shows the movement. Mohit jumped into the swimming pool. If you are writing Mohit jumped in the swimming pool, that will be incorrect. Why that will be incorrect? Because in is used for the things which are at rest, which are not moving. The things which are not moving, which preposition we use? In. The things which are moving, which preposition we use? Into. So Mohit is jumping and there is a motion, and that's why we will be writing into. So for the things which have a motion or the things which are moving, write down always into, and it shows that something is going into something. Clear? Suppose I say the policeman rushed into the building. You cannot write the policeman rushed in the building because the policeman is rushing. So rushing also has a motion. Rushing means दौड़ना. So rushing also has a motion. So whenever any motion is there, write down into. And in whenever you are writing, whenever there is, the things are at rest. Preposition of travel and movement, another is up and down. Up is used to denote movement to a higher position. It is very easy. And down to a lower position. The mountaineers climbed up the mountain. The tears started rolling down her face. So children, These were the prepositions of travel and movement. There are some other prepositions. For example, between, among. Between is used with two people or things. Among is used for more than two people or things. The cakes were divided equally between the two siblings. There are two persons only. That's why you will write between. But whenever there are more than two persons, you cannot write between, you will be writing among. Neha distributed sweets among the beggars. So, the is written there, it means many beggars are there. So, whenever there are more than two, write down among. When there are only two, write down between. Beside and besides. Beside means by the side of. Besides means in addition to. The car was parked beside the building. Beside means by the side of. Bagal mein. Building ke bagal mein. The car was parked beside the building. But if you are adding s, that will be different meaning. It will change the full meaning. Besides means in addition to. He had a family besides his uncle. Okay, means in addition to his uncle, he had a family also. So this is the difference, and there are these are some prepositions which should be clear to you. You should be knowing. It should be means the difference should be clear to you always, because these prepositions most of the time are there in the examination. Okay, between, among, beside, besides. Now children, that was the last slide, and I hope that you have understood the prepositions. I have tried to give you each and every prepositions so that your doubt may be cleared. Now, if still you have any doubt, there are many exercises in your chapter. While solving those exercises, automatically your doubt will be clarified. So definitely solve the exercises of your grammar book, and I will be sharing you what to write in your English B notebook regarding the chapter prepositions. This is coming in your unit test also. Of course, you have to go through the slides, the prepositions definitions, the differences which I have told you, prepositions of travel, movement, prepositions of position, or prepositions of time, place, everything. You have to certainly please go through it again so that your concept, full concept may be clear. If I get time, of course, I will prepare a quiz for you on the same topic, preposition. If not, that in your Zoom class, that quiz I will share you in our upcoming Zoom class. Okay, quiz for the same topic, preposition. Okay, children, keep learning, keep practicing, and please write down your exercises in your solve the exercises in your grammar book only. Goodbye. Take care.